Hey guys, so this is going to be kind of a quick Q&A video. I had some of you send me questions via Instagram, Vampire Freaks, Facebook. I only got a few, so I don't know, I'm just going to answer those because I'm bored and I'm just going to go with what I have right now. So, first off, the first question I got was, have I ever been around witchcraft? And I'm kind of glad somebody asked this because I have been looking into earth-centered religions lately and doing research, and sometimes witchcraft can get associated with that in certain aspects, so I'm kind of glad somebody asked because I am researching as much as I can. I personally have not taken part in it. I've never been part of a circle or anything like that. But I am researching it and trying to gain knowledge about it, just so I understand what it is specifically. And I do have, like, tarot cards and runes, but I don't really associate that with witchcraft necessarily. I just find them useful tools to help me grow and figure out what to do with myself and things around me. So I don't think I have, not intentionally at least. Also, I do have like an altar and stuff, but that's more so a state for me to meditate, if anything. I do have my own chants, but those aren't like spells or anything. Like, it's just more so something to calm me and relax me and help me. So I wouldn't associate any of that with witchcraft. I'm just simply researching it and getting to understand what it is specifically. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all I can really say right now, at least, about that. The next question is, what are you attracted to and where do you stand on sex? Which, at first I was a little iffy on approaching this, but I always do find it interesting to, I don't know, discuss on a certain level. Like, I personally feel attracted to people on an intellectual level and emotional level prior to attraction for aesthetics, because aesthetics aren't everything. I do tend to lean towards people to be associated with who are more towards, the alternative lifestyle, I guess, and looking a little different. I just tend to lean towards those people because that's a common interest, but as far as me being actually attracted to someone goes, that depends on the person and who they are, with their personality and traits. So there's that. Also, as far as sex goes, I don't really agree with how the majority of the generation seems to approach that. I have never been the kind of person to just be with someone with a physical attraction. I don't understand that. Good for them if they can be happy doing that. It's whatever they want, but I personally view the human body as something to be worshipped, and it's your temple, and you want to have that temple represent you and what you stand for, I guess, which is why I use my body as art as well, because that's me. But I just think it's something that you should keep as pure as you can for as long as you can, because that's holding your energies, your personal energies, and I wouldn't want to mix my vibes with somebody I don't connect with on the right level, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I find intimacy very important and not something to just be, like, handed out, I guess. It's whatever, though. I I guess if you had to put a name on it, I've heard it being called demisexual, which is supposedly when you need like an actual, emotional and intellectual connection with someone to actually be attracted to them, and I feel like I fit that pretty well. Also, I don't really feel like I would need it. I don't think sex is necessary to the extent that people make it sound. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's where I stand on it. I don't really care if somebody does sleep around or whatever. I really don't care, but it's whatever, I guess. It's just not a topic that I really care for. Ultimately, it's probably the last thing that I care for. So, yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna move on to the next question. So, this question is, how do you get your makeup so perfect? And first off, I don't think my makeup's perfect. I see it as an art form, and art's something that I can always improve on. So, perfection isn't really the right word, but if you mean just how do I do it to the level I do, I just would say practice. Just keep practicing, because you're only going to improve by doing so and doing it more. The next question is, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? That totally depends on what I'm doing that day, but for the most part, it takes anywhere from 15 to half an hour, 15 to 30 minutes, I'd say. And then I liked this question. This was a good question. Did you shave your eyebrows off before or after you mastered drawing them on? I actually had only part of my eyebrows shaved first, so I still had little stubs to kind of have a starting point and practice with before I completely shaved them off. And I don't know, I guess like what made me completely shave them off was just like the freedom that it can give me with my face and my features. So yeah, I had like a midpoint before I actually shaved them completely off. And then the last question I got was, what music do you like? And I'm glad somebody asked this too, because a lot of people don't ask me that, and I usually don't share what I listen to because the people around me aren't really into it necessarily, so I just kind of let them pick and listen to it on my own time. But I guess I like grunge, I like punk, I like goth, I like industrial, dark wave, metal, those kind of genres. I also like reggae. I'm sorry, I say that word weird. And I also have a spot for the Grateful Dead. Like, I don't know, I've got a little hippie side to me. I will listen to some rap. For the most part, I don't care for it. But I definitely don't really, I really don't like hip-hop or really anything that's on the radio these days. It's just not what I'm into. I don't find it appealing. But yeah, so I have a range. It's just not the common genres, I guess. I don't know. It's common, it's just not what is advertised, I guess, the most. So yeah, I'm glad you guys sent me some questions. If you have any more, feel free to, let me know. And you can leave them either on Instagram, Vampire Freaks, in the comments below, whatever you'd like. So yeah, just have a good day, guys, and stay spooky.